Presenting the Digestive and Muscular System by Gary Chow and William X. Chen. So, what are the structures of the digestive system? There are many structures in the system, which include the mouth, esophagus, stomach, liver, gallbladder, pancreas, small intestine, and the large intestine, also known as the colon. These are explained later in the video. Now that you have a general grasp of what the digestive system's structure looks like, let's talk about the muscular system.
The skeletal muscle consists of fascicles, densely packed cells, which consist of muscle fibers that consist of myofibrils. The thin filaments actin and thick filaments myosin are arranged in an overlapping pattern, which are found in myofibril. The actin are anchored at the endpoints in a Z-line structure, in which the region between each Z-line is called the sacromial.
So what does the digestive system do? The function of the digestive system is to digest food and the nutrients from it. When you digest, you break down food into tiny small molecules. Absorption is then used to absorb or obtain those important molecules. As for the muscular system, its function is to move the bones of the human skeleton. Well, at least that's its primary function. It could also help pump blood and give you a steady pulse. It passes things through your bodily systems, such as food through the esophagus, and could also help you digest food. Back to the digestive system. The first organ of this system is the mouth. The mouth has teeth that cut up the food to smaller pieces. It works alongside salivary glands that produce saliva to break down starch in the food. Food is then swallowed, going down the pharynx into the esophagus, the next major organ. This organ is made up of two muscle layers, an inner circular layer that wraps around the esophagus and an outer longitudinal layer that runs the length of the tube. Ever wonder how food actually goes down your esophagus? No, it doesn't just fall down, because you could still swallow it even if your body is upside down. This is because the food goes down your esophagus through a process called peristalsis, a series of rhythmic muscular contractions and relaxations. The food is then dropped into the stomach. As one of the most important organs in the system, the stomach is an elastic J-shaped bag that is located in the upper left of the abdominal cavity and under the diaphragm. It uses acids that pour in from the sides of the stomach to break down food that you eat. The liver, gallbladder, and pancreas are all also important in the digestive system. The liver processes the absorbed nutrients from the small intestine and detoxifies toxins. The gallbladder stores bile, a fluid that aids digestion, which is secreted by the liver. The pancreas secretes digestive enzymes into the first segment of the small intestine. The pancreas also produces sodium bicarbonate to neutralize stomach acid. The food from the stomach is moved into the next organ, the small intestine. The small intestine is a whopping 7 meters long, and it's a muscular tube with 3 sections: duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. The duodenum is the section for continuous breakdown, while the jejunum and ileum absorbs nutrients in the food. The colon, or the large intestine, has 4 sections: the ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, and the sigmoid colon. The whole organ's function is to absorb the remainder of the water in the processed food and absorb the nutrients produced by bacteria. When there is nothing left except for waste, the waste travels to the rectum and comes out of the anal cavity. Now that we are done with the organs of the digestive system, the next one is the organs of the muscular system. One of the organs in the muscular system is the skeletal muscle, which is made up of muscle fibers. It is responsible for moving parts of the body. This is a voluntary muscle, which in other words means you can actually control it. The second organ of the muscular system is the cardiac muscle, which is responsible for keeping the heart pumping. This muscle is involuntary, which means you can't control it. Even though you can't control it, it could be still affected by hormones. Like for example, when you're scared, your heart beats faster, and your cardiac muscles work faster. Cardiac muscles makes up the walls of the heart. The last organ of the muscular system is the smooth muscle. This muscle works to churn the contents in the stomach to help digest food. It also carries different substances throughout the body. This includes food moving down the esophagus and blood moving through blood vessels. Smooth muscles are the muscles that allow all these things to happen. This type of muscle forms the wall of the stomach, and unlike the other two kinds of muscle, it's not striated. So what actually makes muscular and digestive systems connected? The digestive system is connected to the muscular system in how the digestive systems break down food and converts it into energy for the muscles to use. Muscles require this energy to function. The energy is given to the muscle by carbohydrates and lipids. The muscular system is connected to the digestive system in how the muscular system helps the digestive system break down food in the stomach, or how food is moved down the esophagus by peristalsis. You see, without the other, neither of these functions would be able to be carried out.
Even though the digestive system is essential for getting nutrients and energy, there are some medical conditions that keep it from working properly. They include heartburn and diarrhea. Heartburn is an irritation of the esophagus by stomach acid, which can be treated by antacids to neutralize stomach acid. Diarrhea is a symptom where a virus infects the gut, causing bloating, thin or loose stools, and etc. This can be treated by over-the-counter medicine. In the muscular system, medical conditions include muscle pain, cramping, and sprains. These can be prevented by careful care over your body. Others, such as muscular dystrophy and sclerosis, have no cure, but with careful care over your body, the digestive system and the muscular system, vital to the human, keep you the way you are.